Hello, my friends. Welcome back to American Lingo Academy. I'm Fiona, and today we're going to learn another 10 common English phrasal verbs that native speakers use all the time. These phrasal verbs are very useful, and I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what they mean and how to use them naturally in your own conversations. Now, I know phrasal verbs can feel a little tricky at first, but don't worry. We're going to take it nice and slow, and I'll explain each one in a way that makes perfect sense. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive right in. Number 1, book into. This means to make a reservation or to register at a place like a hotel, restaurant, or even a class. It's when you officially say you want a room or a spot somewhere. For example, let's say you're traveling to New York City for the weekend. You would book into a hotel near Times Square so you have a place to stay. Here's another one. When you arrive at a fancy restaurant, the host might ask you, "What name did you book into?" This means what name did you use when you made your reservation? Number 2, book out. This is the opposite of book into. It means to officially leave a place where you were staying, like checking out of a hotel or finishing your registration somewhere. For example, imagine you've been staying at a beautiful beach resort for a week, and now your vacation is over. You go to the front desk and book out, which means you officially check out and leave the hotel. You might hear something like, "I need to book out before 11 a.m. or they'll charge me for another night." Number 3, book up. This means that all the spots or rooms are taken. There's no more availability. When something is booked up, it's completely full. For example, it's December and you want to take your family to see a Christmas show. But when you call the theater, they tell you the show is completely booked up for the entire month. People often say, "The restaurant is booked up this Saturday, but we have a table available next week." Number 4, boot up. This means to start a computer or electronic device. When you boot up your computer, you're turning it on and waiting for it to start working. For example, every morning when you get to work, the first thing you do is boot up your laptop so you can check your emails and start your day. Here's another one. If your computer is running slowly, your friend might suggest, "Try turning it off and booting it up again." That usually fixes the problem. Number 5, border on. This means to be very close to something, almost reaching a certain condition or state. It's like being right at the edge of something. For example, your teenage son comes home 3 hours late without calling, and you're so angry that your feelings border on fury. You're not quite furious yet, but you're very close. You might hear something like, "His behavior at the meeting was so rude it bordered on being completely unprofessional." Before we continue with the rest of our phrasal verbs, I want to ask you a quick favor. If you're finding this lesson helpful and you want to improve your English even more, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us create more content for you, And we have new videos coming out every single day to help you speak English more naturally and confidently. Number 6, boss about. This means to tell someone what to do in a controlling or demanding way. It's when someone acts like your boss even when they're not, and they keep giving you orders. For example, your older sister always tells you to clean your room, do the dishes, and take out the trash, even though your parents didn't ask her to. You might say, "I'm tired of you bossing me about all the time." People often say, "Stop bossing me about. I can make my own decisions." Number 7, boss around. This has almost exactly the same meaning as boss about. It means to control someone by giving them lots of orders and commands. For example, at work, there's a coworker who always tells everyone what to do, even though she's not the manager. She bosses everyone around and makes people feel uncomfortable. Here's another one. A parent might say to their child, "You can't boss your little brother around just because you're older than him." Number 8, botch up. This means to do something badly or to make a mess of a situation. When you botch something up, you ruin it or do it completely wrong. For example, you're trying to surprise your wife by cooking her favorite dinner, but you burn the chicken, the vegetables are overcooked, and the sauce is too salty. You really botched up the meal, but she appreciates that you tried. You might hear something like, "I was trying to fix the leaky faucet myself, but I botched it up and now water is everywhere." Number 9, bottle away. This means to store something in bottles, usually for later use. It's commonly used when talking about preserving food, drinks, or other liquids. For example, your grandmother spends the afternoon making fresh apple juice from the apples in her garden, and then she bottles it away so the family can enjoy it all winter long. People often say, "Every summer, my mom bottles away homemade tomato sauce, so we have it throughout the year." Number 10, bottle out. This means to suddenly lose courage or confidence and decide not to do something you were planning to do. It's like chickening out or backing down from a challenge. For example, you and your friends plan to go bungee jumping, but when you get to the top of the bridge and look down, you bottle out because you're too scared to jump. Here's another one. "I was going to ask my boss for a raise today, but when I saw how stressed he looked, I completely bottled out." And there you have it, my friends. 10 more useful phrasal verbs that will help you sound more natural when you speak English. Remember, the best way to learn these is to practice using them in your daily conversations. Don't worry if it takes some time. Learning a language is a journey, and you're doing great. I hope you found today's lesson helpful. Please give this video a like if it helped you learn something new. Share it with your friends who are also learning English. And don't forget to subscribe because we post new videos every single day to help you improve your English skills. I'll see you in the next lesson. Have a wonderful day.